Gentlemen, welcome to 22 knots. So this is a basic tutorial which will help you get started using this site. The section that we will cover is what shows on the top navigation as a link called My Profile. Now when you click on this, now this is not a page that you would access every day, but when you start off, this is a good place to customize the general experience that you'll have on the site. So let me just explain what all happens there as we go there. So I click on the My Profile link. My Profile comes up, shows my roll number at the top, shows my name, badge, email address, the company that I work for, some specific details. There was a About Me section that I had filled in, which is also displayed over here. Now this is typically the information that you would share with your fellow alumni on this site. So in case while registering you did not fill in some of the details, I would say it's a good idea to just go and click on the edit link over here, and from there you would be able to primarily edit these values. So in case you did not fill in some of the details, go and do that right now. What you can do from here also is change your password. Once you click on edit, now there are two tabs here. When you look at below edit, there is account settings and there is account information. And the account settings basically show some things which are not really editable, like your roll number doesn't really change very often, but you want to use another email address, add it over here. You decide that okay, I'm changing my passwords. A good time to do that would be right here. Change your picture. Now I already have my picture here. I would suggest that all of us actually put in our pictures there, because we've been talking a lot on email, listening to your opinions. A lot of us have been guessing what you look like. This is a good time to actually share that information with us. All you have to do is click on choose file, and when you do that, it basically opens up a small box for you in which you can go and select browse to wherever your picture is, and once you have that picture, you'll just have to click on open over here, and that picture will basically come here. I am going to click on cancel because I don't really want to change my picture. Or okay, just to make sure all of us understand how this works, I'll actually browse to the picture which is already here. So for me it comes down in my docs on where do I have my picture? Now you guys might also go through this, so just give me a short while on this. Yeah, it's basically in the personal folder, and I have here fb.jpg. I double click that, and there it's already come in here. Now since my picture was already the same, it did not change, but for you it might change. The other essential point here, or the essential information, goes into the account information block. Let me click on that so that we can take a quick look at that. Now here is where I can change information about myself, my name, my company, phone numbers, address, and then there is an about you box. I would suggest that be creative, share some nice information about you. This is what people will typically see about you. At any point in time, if you made any changes, I would suggest that you click on the submit button at the bottom. This will actually save the information on the site, and that is what everyone will see about you going forward. Now another interesting tab over here is the notifications tab. Now when I click on that, I get a few options here. Let me give you the background or the history around this. So the basic thing is, as all of us know, we started out our alumni group as primarily a mailing list, and a lot of us preferred receiving everything by email. And when we started really building another site, one of the demands was that I should be able to continue to experience the same thing. So that is where this notifications comes in. Now if you look at my preferences here, let's look at forum topic. Now forum is where we would primarily be expecting most of the communication on this site in the future. If I want to change that, I have two options. One is the send interval. So I can say okay, Every time something happens here, send it to me immediately. I can even say never send it, or I can say every hour, twice a day, daily, weekly. So you can actually create a digested thing. To start with, I would suggest select it as immediately, and in the send method you have two options. So one is send mails to my email account, and the other is send mails to my 22 knots inbox. Sending mails to my email account is basically going to send an update every time to my email account which I registered with, which we saw on the edit tab earlier. I could change that to something else also. So what this will ensure, if I save this setting as it is that every time somebody posts something on the forums, I will receive it in my mailbox. Now I have an option of reviewing it from the mailbox, and then if I want to respond to it, I can always come back to the site. There would be a link included in that. Let me quickly show you a sample of what it really looks like. Now here, if you look at it in my mailbox, there is this mail which says new forum topic created, and if I click on that in my mailbox, I actually see the content of that. So yeah, at the top there is some basic about new forum topic created, but below that you actually see what my friend Balaji has actually posted on the site as a forum topic. This primarily helps you stay in touch with whatever is happening on the site by primarily looking at your mailbox. Now similar to forum topics, there are other things that happen on the site. There are blogs, there are events, there are documents uploaded, there are group related functionalities. You will see individual chocolates which explain these functionalities, but for now what is important to know is, if you like everything coming to your mailbox, this is where you come and set it. And if at some point in time you don't want to receive it in your email, this is where you come and set it again. So if I don't want it, all I have to do is say okay, never, and updates will stop coming to my mailbox. Photos is another interesting tab on the top here. Now this is where photos that have been tagged of me will show. So these photos can be uploaded basically in the photos section, which shows over here, but then one could go and tag a photo and say this is a photo of Piyush Nigam, which is my name. Maybe I should have mentioned that earlier, by the way. And then all the photos that have been tagged of me will start showing on my account section here. So like if I click on this photograph, I actually see the photograph here, and if I scroll down, what I'm able to see is that my name is on it. When I take my mouse on top of it, you see one square comes around my face through which somebody else. Now let me explain this right here. This is not meant for my viewing pleasure. This is for somebody who's wanting to know me. So my profile is what people will come to, and when they come to that, they'll be able to view my photos also if they are uploaded and tagged in this fashion. How do you come to the profile page of somebody else? Well, most of the places in this site, if you look at it, the names of people are links, and when you click on them you can go to their profile. So let us say if I want to go and see Balaji's profile over here, I can go here, click on his name, and there you go, there is Balaji's profile. Another thing here to see is that to make the page look somewhat correct, the profile picture shows as a very small picture over there, but if you do want to say okay, how does this guy really look, you can actually click on that photograph, and there you have a bigger version of the picture giving you an idea of, oh, this is what Bala looks like. And that is primarily it about the things you could do by clicking on your profile link. What I would suggest is, please log in, click on your profile, add as much information about yourself as possible. People want to know about you, and set up your notifications. For further questions, just feel free to email us at admin@22knots.com.